Hello and welcome to Annabelle and Ben's Antics, where today I have managed to get 3 cardboard boxes off the Facebook Marketplace for free, and they are filled with fabric. Now, as some of the regular viewers of this channel might know, I moved at the beginning of this year, and when I moved I lost my entire fabric stash. It will be coming back eventually, but probably not for at least another year, which means I have been keeping my eye out for free and cheap materials that I can make various costumes out of. When I saw this online, all it was pictures of the boxes. I have no idea what fabric is in it. The lady I got it from said that her mother, who had sadly passed away, was a dressmaker, and though she'd kept some of her favourite bits, this is everything she didn't want. So with that in mind, let's have a look through the cardboard boxes and see what there is. Box number 1. Let's open her up, and ooh, some very nice stuff straight away. So that looks like a dress. That is a dress. I wonder if this is one of the dresses that the mother had made. Nice sheared back, some straps. I quite like that. It looks like it might be my size as well. Got a print that I think shows some Australian native flowers. Let's try that on and see how it looks. So this dress does fit me and it does look lovely. I particularly love the fabric and the lace along the bottom. However, it does not suit me. This shape I think is very uncomplimentary, and it particularly makes my bum look really big, which I don't really like. So I had the initial idea of just taking the bottom ruffle, unpicking the waist and attaching the bottom ruffle as the skirt. However, looking at the footage, this is going to be way too short and I don't want to look too woman of the night-esque. So I think what I'm going to do instead is unpick the waistline, shorten the top part of the skirt, the ruffle as is, meaning that the top of the skirt will be a little bit more gathered and it will sit about knee length, which will suit me a lot better and I think give me a much more complimentary shape, meaning that this is going to go into the altar pile, which I'm not going to lie is starting to overflow at this point, so I might actually want to get on with that. Next up we have this blue fabric, which I actually think is a bed sheet. Yes, it is. Oh yes, it is a bed sheet with a ruffle around the edge. Now I have just finished making my aerial petticoat, and when I did that I made a shorter version of the petticoat before I attached the bottom ruffle, which was absolutely amazing, and I've been keeping my eye out for a bed sheet with a ruffle on the bottom so that I could make another one that was just kind of short length to use. This looks like it is going to be perfect for that, and it's a really nice kind of purpley blue colour as well. Just smelling this box, I do think pretty much all this fabric is going to need to go in the wash, but that's fine. Oh, we have some lovely yellow lace here. I really like that. It's very Victorian. I might use that for something, though I'm not sure what just yet. Also, any ideas that you have for any fabric you see, please make sure you leave them in the comments down below because I'm looking for ideas. We have nice stretchy fabric that's in like a loop. Not sure what I can do with that just yet, but we will see. We have a tea towel with a knitted top. Oh, that's cute. I might save that for when me and Ben get our own house. We have some more yellow lace. Looks like it would match the other stuff quite nicely. A blue crocheted, is it like a plate stand or what? I'm not sure, but it's adorable. We have a very faded and worn out pillowcase. Lovely. A tiny bit of green see-through fabric. I feel like this will come in handy for something, but there's so little there, not a lot. Some pink fabric. Oh, this is a tube top. We're gonna have to try that one on as well, see how that goes. And if you guys have seen either of my Barbie videos, you will know that this shirt has become a firm favourite. It is comfy, it makes me look great, it does have a hole in that no I have not yet fixed, but it was free, so this one is definitely a win. Some scraps of orange. I feel like my scrap box is going to be filling up with what we get out of here. Scrap of blue. It's really nice blue fabric, but it's not even a hand's width. Some kind of satiny blue. A lot of this looks like it's already been used for projects. Ooh, this is nice. It feels like a bit of a chiffon. Seems to be a decent amount there, enough to make like a shirt maybe. We have some lovely satin that has some glitter glue on it. I don't know if we can get that off, but there does seem to be a decent amount, so we can use it for something, I'm sure. We have a shirt. Quite a nice shirt. Definitely has some repairs that need doing to it. Let's try that on, see how it looks. Sure, we can figure a sign count for it. Honestly, I'm not sure what I think of this shirt. It definitely is going to take a lot of repair to get it wearable. However, with a belt, it is quite decent and thin enough that I would be happy to wear it in the summer heat. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys think it's worth fixing this one up. Let's see, we have some nice white sheared fabric that will come in handy for something, and we have another lot of it as well. We have some nice white lace, very pretty. Got the scalloped edges and everything. Oh, some stretchy red stuff. Now this is good because I was actually about to start work on Ben's Eric cosplay, which I need to have done for tomorrow, so I reckon we might be able to use that to make his belt. Pop that to one side. We have some red satiny fabric, also very nice. Some red see-through fabric, and we have a reasonable amount of that. I'm sure we could do something nice there. Some nice cream cotton, maybe calico, a bit hard to tell. Other scraps of kind of satiny material, normal stretchy blue, some white, Some red scraps. So many scraps in this box. I hope not all of them are like this. You know what, this lady clearly had taste for very good colour. I'm just hoping that she left some more usable size pieces of fabric. Oh, a red scarf. That is nice. Last but not least, we have, feels like normal t-shirt material, and there seems to be a decent amount of it, so that is very good. It's kind of stretchy as well. Looks like a semi-decent amount. And with that, the first box is done. My aim is just to get a massive pile of fabric that I can then sort into my boxes because I'm doing a bit of reorganisation today. So let's get these all done and we'll see how we go. Okay, second box, and immediately this one is a lot more hopeful because I see some large pieces of fabric. So let's have a look-see, starting off with this black. Ooh, that is nice. So it's kind of stripy, semi-see-through. I actually think this is an old curtain, just looking at the top of it, but I really like that. I'm not sure, again, what it is I'm going to use it for, but certainly I'm going to use it for something, and it feels like the bottom is almost weighted. That is nice fabric. Then we have this blue. Ooh, that is soft. That is so soft. I feel like this is the kind of thing I need to make a turtleneck out of. Oh, and it's like a really big loop. I wonder if this lady like knitted these herself. No, is that a thing? Certainly I think I can work with this to do something. Just not quite sure what right this second. Oh, we then have a good chunk of blue. Kind of feels like polyester, maybe a polycotton mix. Feels a bit synthetic-y, and that's like a bluey purple. That's very nice. We then have, oh, this is definitely cotton, and it is in bright yellow, so we like that very much. And there looks like there's quite a bit of it as well. We then have a light purple, it seems, lavendery, very nice. Some orange, some purple. Oh, a very nice dusty pink. We then have some t-shirty material in blue. Looks like it has a few stains on it. The one downside to getting secondhand fabric is some of it just either the pieces aren't big enough to be usable or they're a bit damaged, but we work with what we've got, and I got this for free, so I ain't gonna complain about anything. Nice little bit of yellow as well. Interfacing. Ooh, iron-on interfacing. Really solid stuff as well. I like that. We then have a decent amount of orange. Do I need to make a second Nemo dress? No is the answer. Probably. Hopefully. So side note is that I actually convinced my dad to let me make him a Marlin's Nemo's dad, a Marlin suit, and I have all the fabric for it, but I never got around to it. So at some point, maybe next year when he comes to visit me in Australia, I will do that and we will go to the aquarium together. So we have some more of that black fabric, which is awesome. We then have this green, which again is an old ruffled bed sheet, but I like that colour. We can do something with this. I love working with bed sheets. They're normally quite cottony and they're, you know, decent amount of fabric, so that's good. Before we look in the bag, let's have a look at these. So we look like we have more of that white t-shirt fabric. Let's see, more scraps. Look, it's not bad, but it's just all the pieces are so little. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do with it right this second. Still, it is nice fabric. And then we have this bag, which I will empty out so that you can see it in the B-roll, but it basically looks like a massive bag of lace, and it looks like there's quite a few big pieces of lace in there, so I am very much looking forward to potentially using this. I haven't got many embellishments at the moment because, like I said, moving, but that looks promising. And last but not least, we have this box. Alrighty, let's see what we've got. Ooh, some nice blue stretch fabric. That feels like it's going to be comfy. We then have, oh look, someone's been doing embroidery. It even comes with a needle in there. That's pretty. Clearly not finished, but it's pretty. I'm sure I can find some black wool to finish that off. Ah, kid's blanket. So this looks homemade. Definitely needs a wash, but how adorable is this little doona cover? I might keep that for my cats. We then have, ooh, some lovely blue material here. If this was bigger chunks, I would use it for my pirate Ariel dress. It's not. Maybe we can use it for the pirate Ariel corset? Maybe it's a bit too bright blue. Either way, really nice fabric, even if there's not a lot of it. Yeah, see, look, this is in a loop as well. I reckon this lady had a circular knitting machine, because all of these fabrics are like knitted in the same way, and they're knitted and they're stretchy, and I love them. I don't know what to make with them. Tube tops, just like hundreds and hundreds of tube tops. Ooh, this is nice. Is some kind of tablecloth? Don't know. Looks like it's already been cut into. It's cute though. I like this. We have a little synthetic pitcher. Very old looking motor car. Ah, heart-shaped placemats. Those are kind of cute. They've got little bits of lace stitched onto them. A lot of this purple fabric. Ooh, that could be useful for something. I'm just not sure what. There's no characters immediately coming to mind with a lot of this stuff. I have some yellow, have some stretchy orange. Literally just make that into a bra. That'd be hilarious. Stretchy yellow stuff. Oh, this is gorgeous. Stretchy blue. And then the last thing we have is a hand embroidered skirt with these little Chinese style ships on them. Oh my god, the skirt isn't even finished. There's no fastenings. You can see that on the inside everything is just tacked on. Oh, I wonder if that fits. It has small pockets. Okay, cream skirts are not normally my thing, but let's try this on and see if it's going to be worth finishing, because that hand embroidery is gorgeous. I really like that.
So this skirt is going to need to be resized to fit me. It is a little bit big, however some readjustments of the pleats should make that not too hard to do. It is also quite a nice length, though the shape I'm not overly keen on. However, if I were to change the shape, I think it would ruin the embroidery. I'm also not a massive fan of having pale things on or around my legs, simply because they tend to get dirty, as I am a bit of a scramble up the rocks kind of person. However, I think I can make an exception for this one, though I have no idea what on earth I would wear with it.
So now everything has been tried on and the boxes have been emptied, I think it's time that we go through what else I have in my fabric stash and start labeling things up for projects. And we're going to separate all the fabric into, this is for this project and this we don't have anything to do with yet. And I can also get rid of these cardboard boxes, finally, because they've been taking up loads of space in my room this week. Okay, so a quick breakdown of how my boxes are organised. This box is actually for a YouTube series I have planned, and I've started filming but it hasn't actually happened yet, and that is my Make Thrift Fit series, where I have a bunch of thrifted clothes for both me and Ben, and I'm going to alter them to fit us better. This is my current projects that I am working on. As a sneak peek, we have Ben's Prince Snow White bag, my Winter Hobbit that I actually cut out 2 years ago, but we will be finishing it. I think there's something from Wicked in there as well, so that's going to go up here because those projects are all cut out, ready to be sewn, and I'm going to be batch sewing them, and I'm going to be filming a video about batch sewing projects while doing them. This box here is full of fabrics that I know what's happening with it. I'm doing projects with them, however they're not actually cut out yet, and I think what we're actually going to do is pop these projects up the top in another box. I just want to sort through these real quick, make sure that everything in here does have a job, as it were, and then that way we can add to it later. We have this lovely piece of boat fabric, which I found this in a charity shop and I got it for $2, and there is just enough here, like just enough here for me to do another version of the travelling pattern dress, because my other travelling pattern dress did have to get left in the UK, which I've been angry about ever since, and I want another one to wear that's a little bit thinner, a little bit more summery, and I think this is just going to be perfect for it. This is a waistcoat and the pumpkin buttons that I got posted last year by some lovely viewers on YouTube, and this is going to be one of my Halloween projects, so that can wait. I have this fabric which Ben got me for Christmas, and I'm going to turn it into a fantasy rose dress. This project is technically cut out, and I did start hand stitching it when we went camping, but this is going to be a cow dress, and then me and Ben are going to take a road trip to a specific place called Cowan Up. So let's pop this fabric back in a way that is going to let me get to it in the correct order. Now, most of the other fabric that is currently in my stash, as it were, actually came from another vintage fabric haul that I paid for around Christmas time when I first arrived. It was a Patreon exclusive video, so if you haven't seen it, that's absolutely fine. I am going to show you it now because I have added to it, and I think some of the fabric is really, really fun, and honestly, it just needs a bit more organising. So I'm just going to pile it all on the bed, we're going to go through it, and then along with this, we're going to sort it into the various crates. Actually, let's take a look at it as we get them out of the box. We have this lovely blue lace. I got this at a charity shop. I was going to use it for my Ariel Town dress, but it just didn't suit, so we're leaving it. This is one of my favourite fabrics. I got it from a vintage shop. I think it cost me like $3, and it is dolphins, and it is amazing. We then have this crinkly blue fabric, which, oh my gosh, it's just amazing. The texture on it is so nice, and the pattern is super, super cool. We have this blue tartan, and I might have something in mind for this, but it's one of those things where I have this one piece of fabric, but I have nothing else that I would need for the project, so for the moment it's staying there until I find a use for it. We have this blue and purple striped white fabric. I love this. I think it's going to make an amazing dress, unless I can think of a cosplay to use it for beforehand. We also have this silver netting, which probably will be used for a cosplay. Again, I have something in mind for it, but I don't have any other materials right now, so it's going to go there. We have these dark, kind of cross-stitchy style flowers. I have quite a lot of this fabric. It is quite thin, but it's really nice and really high quality. I have this leopard print, which I have an insane amount of, and I have no idea why I'm going to do this. Like, absolutely no idea. We have this see-through leopard print, which doesn't really go with the other one. I feel like maybe I need to make a cheetah costume. She's ginger, so I can also use my natural hair. That would be quite good. We have these brown flowers, which I don't have loads of this, but it is really, really nice. Again, any ideas that you guys have of what I should make, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm always looking for ideas. Have this corduroy kind of purpley blue stuff. Yeah, not sure about that one. I'm not overly keen on it, if I'm being honest. We have these yellow sheets. I think they are actually bed sheets with little pink and blue flowers, and I love this to pieces, but have no idea what I will use it for. This is a very kind of 80s fabric. It is dark, stretchy, and has lots of colourful flowers on it. I really, really love it. Oh look, we then have this cream and green kind of like leafy print. This feels like upholstery fabric, so need some ideas for that. This green and gold fabric is utterly amazing. I really, really like it, and to be honest, I think I might be able to use it for a Poison Ivy cosplay, but that is a little bit in the future. Now this is one of my favourite fabrics. This is like a purple lace, and it is utterly, utterly gorgeous, and I have quite a lot of this. I nearly actually used this for Vanessa, but it was just a bit too much. This blue flowery fabric is gorgeous. It's like a satiny material. I really, really love it. It's very vintagey, and again, just need an idea for it. And then have this grey polka dot stuff. I probably have enough here to make a small dress given how thin the fabric is. I have this white and silver star fabric as well. I feel like this is going to go well with an anime costume, but I haven't found which one yet. Some pirate cotton. Who doesn't love some pirate cotton? That's definitely a must-have. And these red stars I'm going to save for use on a Wonder Woman cosplay, which I will make eventually, I swear. And now I've unpacked that box, I can actually take a seat. This is the silk velvet that I was going to use for Ariel's skirt, but it just wasn't wide enough. This gorgeous peacock fabric was a present from Ben for Christmas, and I utterly love it. So I got these little patchwork cowboy squares, how do I put them the right way up, from a vintage car booth we went to, and I paid about $1, and honestly, I really like them. I think they're cute. I have actually saved up a bunch of horsey fabric that I was planning to make a massive quilt out of. The problem is that I have been saving up this horsey fabric since I was 15. I am now 27, so I think I have enough for several quilts, so when it arrives, that might need sorting. I also got this vintage denim kneecap thing. It even has the original instructions on the back, and I think that is adorable, and I'm waiting for Ben to put a hole in one of his jeans, and we are going to use that. Okay, we have this tiger lion fur print fabric, which honestly feels really nice. I'm just not 100% sure. Again, cheetah cosplay, maybe. We have some stretchy dark blue material, which was covered in dead bugs when I first got it out, and that was very, very unpleasant. This grey striped stuff, honestly, I was kind of thinking of making myself some pajamas out of this, but it's just not very fun, so maybe I can make myself a Jack Skellington dress, possibly? Seems like an idea. Oh, we have these skulls. This was also a Christmas present from Ben. I have about a metre of it, and I'm currently looking for some red fabric so that I can make a dress. Tartan. Who doesn't love some good tartan? Yeah, no idea what I'm doing with that one. We then have this grey kind of hatch style stuff. It's again kind of like pajama-y fabric, but not very stretchy. I'm not sure I really like this one, but I don't want to throw it away. I will figure out exactly what I want to do with it. Right, on to the next box. Any of my friends that ever have a daughter, this is what I'm going to send them. It is very, very 90s, and it is handmade, and it came with the rest of the fabric, so that can stay in here for now in case I ever feel the need to cut it up, but I doubt it. Oh, who knew that someone with no budget could accumulate so much fabric in literally like 6 months?
I will be very honest here and tell you guys that the rest of this fabric honestly isn't all that interesting. It's a lot of block colours, and I showed you pretty much all of the fun stuff.
Now all of this needs to go into those. Fingers crossed it actually fits, but if not, me and Ben did say we'd buy a few more of these in the future because we have extra space now that we got this thing for free off the Facebook Marketplace. And look what a mess my bedroom is. I have not finished filming this video, which is annoying because I was really hoping to have it done by now. But I'm going to take a break, have some lunch, and then we're going to go back to getting the B-roll. And as I'm getting the B-roll, I'm slightly organising the fabric. And then we're going to time-lapse me organising the fabric into these boxes. And then I will have my bedroom back and I can carry on. I have taken a few breaks to just sit down and zigzag that because, oh, that is going to take forever. And that is it, guys. Not only have I unboxed all my new fabric, but it is organised in the shelves and it looks so, so good. I do need to get a couple more of the IKEA boxes just because a few bits are just now sat on a shelf and we don't want to leave it there because I'll get covered in dust and it's just annoying. So a couple more boxes and everything will be perfect. So I will go and get those next week. But what did you think of the fabric? Do you think I got a good haul? Because I definitely did. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, do remember to drop us a like and subscribe to see more cosplay, sewing and vintage sewing machine videos. I have some really awesome costumes coming up and I cannot wait to share them with you because, oh, this is gonna be exciting. But with that, guys, I hope you had a beautiful day. And until next Wednesday, bye!
And a massive thank you goes out to my Patreons, Ganny Meadows and Kelly Nelson. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day.